Okay. Test, test, test. Are we up? Test, test, test. Live. Okay, let's see what we're working with. Pushing, which is pushing. All time high, just really getting there. Really just pushing hard now. 4 hour. Yep, non-farm payroll was lackluster, but we're getting pretty solid continuation now. Let's see if we can get a trade today. Nothing much on the higher time frame. It's just this is basically uncharted territory, right? I want to rely on the 15-minute to really look at the direction here, but we have to wait for the next candle. Trading fund or eval, I'm doing the same thing I'm always doing, just risk manage unfunded. Because I'm pretty sure today, correct me if I'm wrong, today counts as tomorrow too. It's the same day. So I need a trade day anyways. And I'm not gonna try for trade Friday. It's a 1 minute first person FEG here. I'm never on for this, but let's just see how this plays out, I guess. Bullish or bearish day? You can't really be bearish right now. I'll be bearish if we most likely close out this 5-minute fair value gap and then flip it. That would be the only way this could play out. You see, we get the inversion here. I'm not gonna short until we see some real moves. It's way too early to short for me. First fair is overrated. See, again, my stream told me to put this on because they rave about it. I don't even use it because I'm not even here for AM. I'm trading PM now. But yeah, I'm assuming maybe that would be good as inversion then. Getting good sells here. I want to see the 5-minute closure first, but see. Can someone confirm today or tomorrow is one trading day? So I'm pretty sure Thursday and Friday. Today and tomorrow is one trading day. So that's why I'm trying to trade today. They're both half days, I'm pretty sure. I thought Friday was closed. I'm pretty sure I saw someone said it was actually open. Your AM feels so weird now, but it's much more volatility right now. We'll be live tomorrow. No, I'm not. I'm not live tomorrow. I'm just trying to trade today. So this is where I'll be looking, basically, for low prices. If we can flip this 5 minute. I feel like it's gonna come back up though. It's just so bullish. But again, all-time high price action on a low volume day. Very difficult to just to bet on. This is like you look at the weekly chart. This is highs here too. News in 15 minutes. We'll see how long we'll be on for. I just want to get one good trade so I can log everything. Jeez, is that too much to ask for, guys? So far, nothing actual yet. We likely get something coming up here, unless we hold this 5 minute, and then I'll be looking for longs. $9.54. $9.54. Oh, the price or the time? We're not at 9.54 yet. Are you guys able to hear my Spotify or no? No, okay. It's better that way. We're all in this area, so I'm assuming long buys still in play here. Coming back up here. See the next 15-minute gap. See the news. So 9:45 and 10 news, you guys say? Let me check. So was it Thursday? Oh, just 10 a.m. news, really. Red folder. What do you guys think right now? What's the good play? It's really pushing here. Mm-mm. Yeah, so this is the only reason I'll be looking for shorts. I'm likely looking for longs right now until then. Are you waiting for setup? That's basically what we do all the time. We're waiting for structure to form. But if you guys were here for non-farm payroll, it was not the biggest move. It was like I think a 40-point range. This is what we did. We had like I think 330 people watching. Um, but the 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 stage was full, so I think there's like probably 400 or 500 people waiting. But yeah, I made 6,000 on it. 40% of my 15K profits already on the 250K accounts. These are evals I just renewed. I didn't need them anymore, but you know it renews. And yeah, 100 thumbs up. I'll do a video on it. But well, like I said, using news is a gamble that allows you to expedite your evals. So when I was up 6,000 profits, I'm like 40% there, so I can really just pass this out, and which I did here in that next trade. Which, if you're curious if it's like the same account or not, I also posted the execution. So this is non-farm barrel here. We got filled at 887. It was a small move. It was like probably because non-farm payroll was on a Thursday on a holiday. Any other day we'd probably get like a bigger spike and we'll get TP'd out. But yeah, halfway here and then other rest on a long that I just did. It was good. I needed 6K to pass and got 4K. Still need 2K. The good thing about it is like you just need to make 2K now instead of making 6,000. So that news helped you. So like you don't have to pass or fail on it. They usually just pass the eval. Yeah. We actually ran it on Discord. We've been doing it for non-farm payroll and CPI. That's probably the two I'm gonna do it. That's gonna be 2 a month. We're gonna do it for basically for what is it called? For the Discord. It's free, it's on stage. Pretty easy, pretty easy. You guys want some lo-fi? We'll get you guys some lo-fi. Dude, I'm literally just trying to finally get a good trade and get out of here. That'd be so good. Why do you do slightly less max contract versus max contract? It's not too much of a difference. Like doing 20 minis versus 27 minis or 25 minis, whatever. Like just my preference. I don't like to max size too much. I feel like it just helps me better just because like when you do max size, all you need is like 30 points. Non-farm payroll moves like 150. I'm just looking for that 30, 40. So like let's reduce it a little bit. Just in case it slips, you know, like, or not slips, it hits you drawdowns. Imagine you go up like 20 points and then down 10 points, max size. It's easier to hit your trailing, but like with like 2/3 max size, you got some more wiggle room, I guess. What is this, some countryside music? So did the 5-minute structure? No. It should be looking for longs, right? This could have been a long area here. That's what I was looking at, like seeing if we want to just play this long, stop under, we inverse it. Just trending up pretty aggressive. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Damn. Long would have been beautiful, right? There's a spike there. Yeah, this is the only long I was going for because we didn't inverse the 5, we didn't flip it, and then we, I probably wouldn't play this inversion. I'll play with the first retrace. I like that much more. That should have been probably the play. There's like, I guess, hindsight, but I was actually trying to look at it. But I was like, let's just maybe wait for a better structure. This indicator is called first FH. Okay. I don't know how I want to, if I can really short this, to be honest. I feel like shorting would be, like, it might give you a fake setup. I'm gonna be nervous until I see like a nice closure. Get a nice closure, then I'll be game for shorts, but I think this is still long. And like we have this gap here. This is not that good risk reward though, but let's see how we react to it. Shorting will make you rich if you catch it at the right point. Well, that's if you're expecting a big dump. But what is this, like a slight retracement, like how we did here? I mean, this is a good short here, I guess, like 50 points if you get the peak. But very rarely would you even snipe that. And it's easy to just follow the trend here, trend up basically. Nothing's telling me to short here. I think it's just long focus right now. One thing about shorts of all news is bullish. Well, I'm really long biased right now, but you have to like think like where, at what point would you want to short, or would you be like, let's say, neutral? And for me, if we get a nice closure that invalidates a 5 or 15-minute setup, that's when I start. So like the only thing we have here, if we get a closure, let's say under 930s, then I'll start looking at downside. For now, we got to be focused on upside. We really do. We're waiting for that 10 a.m. news here. Are you trading more for now? No, it's gonna be only for today. Today because there's no PM session. Keep that in mind. Oh, frick. Both are... I forgot. There we go. There we go. I was like, maybe there is a reason that they're both showing the same exact moves because it's the same symbol. Probably 10 a.m. here. We're going to try and find something. It's at 23K, could dump with news, yes. Could be very likely too. Check Tanya today. What happened, Tanya? Are you playing copyright free music? That's basically what it is. Recommend size for 150K. I think 2 minis are good. I like to do two. I like to do basically a 10% max risk per trade. So like 5K drawdown. It's $500. Depending on your stop. If your stop is like 20 points, 1 mini is fine. If it's 10 points, 2 minis is fine. Kind of works like that. Where'd you get your music? I just type in lo-fi. That's copyrighted. Free copyrighted. Just pushing, damn. I kind of was a wuss here. I should have longed this. This is like my regret right now. So I marked it out, like all the fair value happened like this. Like we already flipped here. We didn't flip the 5 minute, so it's still bullish. The first retracement, we try long this with a tight stop and just let that trail up. When's it close? I think it's 1. So there's no PM session basically. – 40 seconds for news here. You guys gotta be careful. Let's see. Spike. That was it. Nothing. So now we have another 5 minute FPG. Like this is the only way if you were looking for shorts, you want to see this closure under. Otherwise, we're going to be focused upside. I'm trying to see if we get another long entry, but alpha feature is good. I recommend all the firms that we're partnered with on our website because we have payout protection and cashback on them. Payout protection is basically if you have any issue with the firm, whether it's technical or more likely like payout issues, then we'll help mediate. If all fails, we'll basically reimburse you the fees. So far, all the cases has just been like, oh, like let's say for Fund Next, right? They're like, oh, my account just got flagged for micro scalping. They sent us like what happened, pictures, proof, a summary. We use our Connect and talk to Fund Next. Like, look, one of our users had issues. They got flagged. Can you look at this? Because this is clearly not what it is. And then they just fix it. And this is only for our firm, or only for us, really. Nowhere else. So, like, if the resource is there for those who use our platform. That's it, basically. But, yeah. We're just push. Damn. I'm like, just kicking myself. Like, I should just log in somewhere. It's pretty bullish. Oh, shit. I just got a notification that Weeble is up. Let's go, Weeble. That's my Weeble. It's $15 for now. I think I got like at 11 or something. That was a Brett Simba play too. It's not for Apex. It's like every firm but Apex. That's literally what it is. We have like, I think 11 partners. Every firm is protected with cashback except Apex, just because we need a direct line of contact. They don't want to give a direct line of contact, so we can't do it for them. We're not going to give, like, we can't help if we don't have the resource for it, essentially. Lucid is also one of them. We're doing payout protection on them. Lucid is actually the most benefits. We have a promo for them only for our platform. Again, this is like the only thing that you have. I think did I post it somewhere? Let me see. I'll just pull out the graphic. Yeah, so this is Lucid here, new firm added. It's 3 direct funded right now. You can have 5 total if you do the other test account, regular funded, up to 10 accounts total, which is like eval included. Quant Tower, Project X, and trade rates expected in probably at the end of this month. But yeah, it's cash rebate, cashback, payout protection. And then here's one new thing only for Lucid. You get a free eval after hitting a payout. We're gonna try to do this with more firms, but Lucid's the first one that wants to do with us. Some of them are microscalps, some of them are not. So the one that I help, those cases, they're clearly not microscalps. But if you're doing it, like, I can't really. So you gotta be followed within the rules. But if it's clear microscope, it's like I can't really do much because they don't want that. But the rules change now, though. I kind of push for it. It's like 40%. As long as 40% of your trades aren't microscalp, then you're good. We are just freaking pushing up. Damn, dude. You guys can ask me questions while we're waiting for a setup. Jesus, we're just pumping into the sky, making me regret. Just like if I just long here, I've been probably out by now. Like done with the stream. So I'm looking for one trade. But why are you waiting? 4th of July deals, guys. Once again, Take Profit Trader, probably the best deal right now. 4% off, no activation fee. You get the cash back. Again, every purchase through our platform, through our code SMART and our referral link to ensure it, you get entered in a massive 50 count raffle. 50 counts is a very good chance for you. Others maybe like do a handful. We're doing 50. Yeah, so Take Profit's 1. Number 2 is Funded Next, 30% off. I would highly recommend this too. They used to do 5% off. The launch deal when they launched like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 25% off. So it's 30, it's higher. And this is actually still a very solid deal. And the others are Trade Day, MyFund Futures, Tradeify. These are the top 5 for me. You can also add Lucid into it because Lucid just recently just upped it to 45% off. What accounts are the 50 accounts? So we like to let the people choose. So when you guys win on YouTube, right? We let them choose. We give them basically, let me just type it out. This is basically what we tell them. Where the heck is it? This is what we tell them. It's long as heck. I'm probably just gonna cut this here. There we go. We tell them the giveaway options. You can get 50k TPT, 50k growth. Growth is out right now, but like likely we'll have it ready again. 100k Tradeify, Advance, 50k Starter, 25k Funded Next Features, 50k Tests, Lucid, a free month of Discord, or 55 cash. You guys, that basically be 50 winners. Because like if you don't want to trade TPT, like why would you, like if you win an account, like why would you use it? Like I would let you guys pick the one that you guys like. That's what we do. Just because we're partnered with all the firms, we have like a vault full of giveaways. So I chose a premium Discord access when I won the giveaway. Happy with the choice. Nice. The giveaway probably, or the Discord probably has the best value right now. Because all the other accounts are around like 70 to 90 bucks. There's also the $55 cash. If people don't want accounts at all, like you still get rewarded, you know. Yeah, a lot of you guys chose the free Discord, which or the free month. But Funded Next is, I think, getting overlooked right now. I don't recommend buying Funded Next when there's no deals, but when there's a deal, it's like actually very good. So that's why you never see me promoting Funded Next until there's like a big sale. Because I think it's kind of pricey without the sale. Seem nice guy. Why do you do so much marketing? Just because that's part of trading for me. I'm trading and then like I want to kill time. Whether it's helping people answer questions like same prop questions or answering prop related stuff. And also sharing prop deals because that's like, you know, it helps you guys save as well as help our company, our platform generate revenue because we're giving 1/3 of our revenue back. So I think it's a win-win. I mean, you guys are gonna buy props anyways. It's not really moving here. If you think about it like this, just try to think of this aspect. Most people wouldn't be live on YouTube. They'll have a paywall of let's say like $50, $100 per month. For the most part, those private Discord or something, private live streamers like Dodgy or whoever else, like the Lab, or they could do it free on YouTube, but then have to do some like adding, like marketing, like affiliates, or let's say that kind of balances out. So like now you guys don't have to pay, but you have to hear through the marketing. But at least my marketing does help you save with the cashbacks. There's one caveat. We're still pushing higher here, nonstop. I thought you had a VIP group. Not really. Like all my streams are free on Discord or on YouTube. But it's 4th of July too, guys. Don't forget about that. 4th of July, when there's really good deals, that's when I'm vocal about it because I want to encourage everyone to take advantage of it. But when there's no deals, like you're not going to see me kind of like run it like that. What's up, Josh? Or Tyler? I don't know why I said Josh. Dude, we are stuck. Can we get something, bro? This is like pushing non-stop without even resting. Why don't you just long? It's because there was one good long entry, but ever since like 10 a.m., like let's say I was waiting for 10 a.m., it just pumped up. I'm not just gonna long blindly. I want an entry model, and this is not entry model. I feel like that's hindsight thinking. It's like, oh, if you're so long biased, why not just jump longs? It's like, yes, I'm long biased, but you know, there's three things that I'm looking for: draw liquidity, which you know, it's kind of you don't really have draw liquidity, let's say, because it's all-time highs. Let's ignore that. Time frame alignment. Time frame alignment is bullish, and then the last thing is entry model. And just because it pumps up like a large candle, I'm not just gonna jump in. Biblical is 27 days in the green. Jesus. I remember I had those days. I think my longest streak was like probably 25 green days. That was it. You already took a trade? Not yet. I'm like, I'm just waiting. Yeah, if I can't get a long, like, this is where I hate trading all-time high. Like, if there's no long entry, do I just try to find that short somewhere in this, up this high? Like, it's just ridiculous, but gotta see what we can get. How long is your red streak? So the funny thing is red streak is like, you don't really have red streak. I feel like when you're trading prop firms, I think the most red streak would be like 3 or 4 days. But realistically, let's say I have a bad day or a bad week, it's likely the account's gonna be blown. Like a bad week. But I think I posted my P&L calendar is like 3 days of just like minus 9,000, minus 9,000, minus 9,000. And that got it back up really quickly. I need to recalibrate for AM because this is just... Trade gold has banger setups. Shit, I gotta live with NQ and ES. That's my ride or die. Jet, would you like type in chat right now? Would you guys short this? Like, if you see a short setup and you like it, would you short here? Is it against your rules, or is I think all-time high really throws a lot of things out the window. So if you had protocols, like one thing, like this is all-time high. Like realistically, it's difficult. Some people's like, I'm already short. See if we get a long somewhere here. I might try long with a tight stop. I don't really like to hold anything with large stop today. Most likely, if we get something like this, come back up, join on the right side. It could be something like this even, like, let's say. You go for the next high again. Let's just put this aside just to see if we get it or not. Trying to turn back, but I'm gonna try see if we can get along somewhere here though, but see if we get a gap. Didn't really have a gap for us to play here. That's why I believe too. Odie said long is tricky since it's late in the day after price already moved up quite a bit. So like, you guys are like, oh, this is so bullish bias. Like it's easy. It's like we're long in like all-time highs here, and the moment it does like a small retrace, you're gonna get hurt, and you'd be like, oh, it's gonna go high. You're gonna move your stops and stuff. So I feel like it's very difficult to trade like when it's high of the day, basically at all-time highs. Like not only all-time high areas, but like the high of the session of that all-time high session. Because you don't know if it's gonna continue pushing up or if it just does a slight retrace. And really wait for this. I was hoping to see if it drive a little bit more and then flip, and I'll try to get an entry at 40s here. But I don't know if I got that. Do you see change delivery? Do you use change delivery for entry? Yes, I do. See, this is kind of like what I want to see happen. I'm taking to the high, but I don't know if I got. Well, should I? Maybe we could have taken it on ES. ES actually shows something, but yep. The idea was like we're so bullish. We'll wait for the first retrace to the, as I said, first order block here, and a 30-second inversion or a good closure back up. We'll join in, continuation back up. I thought tomorrow was closed, but apparently it's a half day too. I doubt anyone's trading tomorrow though. It's the 4th of July tomorrow, right? No retrace here either. I was thinking like this, close back up, smack back down at the first down close, long at 47 basically. Just watching and see if it does turn back, because I was going to say I was going to add a starter here. Didn't do that. How long is the 50% code valid? It's valid for only one purchase. I think it says July 15th, I believe. One purchase is not that much, but like you might as well just do it. Chat, what do you guys, why are we waiting for a trade? What's some prop firms you guys been picking up for this week, let's say, for the 4th of July week? Name some prop firms you guys bought. Let me see who's spending money where. We'll see the fan favorite. My Fund Futures, I think they do what? They're 50% off first purchase as well. Trade 5, 50% off. Yeah. The first purchase 50% off is a steal. I feel like everyone should do that, but like again, it's only one purchase, unless that one purchase is important to you. But I like to trade multiple accounts, so it's not really that much of a deal. It's like, oh, I'll just save like $20 more. Team TCL is it's just limited time. It could end probably after 4th of July and just go back to 30%. Take profit, Tradeify, yes. Are you building to get out of prop into live count? I'm gonna do both. There's no reason to stop doing both. It's not me from doing both. We trade the same size live. So here's the difference between prop trading and live trading. Prop trading, you're doing more aggressive risk because you're not thinking like a 150K account. You're thinking of you have 4,000 drawdown, 4,500 drawdown. That's how much you're working with, and no one should be doing 1, 2, 3 contracts with it. So I'm likely gonna do the same thing, risk like 2-3% per trade, but on one account. While unfunded, I'll do like risk 10% per trade. It's kind of like 5 times more risk if you think about it per account. So yeah, trade day, take profit, or kind of hits right now. Tradeify, my Fund Future, of course, the 50% off. You guys are taking that. No one said Funded Next though. That's surprising. I got paid Funded Next, I think 11,000 so far. I'm gonna try to get another payout with them. Very good. I feel like if you guys want to, I think Lanto actually started Funded Next the other day too. It's uncapped payout too. It's like very little firms other than Apex that I'm aware of actually has uncapped payouts for payout requests and sim payouts. What that means is like payout requests, let's say TopStep, you can only request 5,000 max, Alpha is 15,000. Some other prop firms, like let's say Tradeify Growth, 3,000 or 1,500. There's caps somewhere. For next, you can do like 50,000 requests even. And then it's uncapped for sim, which basically means if you just make a boatload of money on sim, they're not going to void the profits. TradeFi, I think it's 100K. My funded futures is 100K soon. So uncap is pretty big, I feel like. If you use the code SMART, all you gotta do is submit the order detail, whether there's auto sync, reward sync, or submit the cashback submission form. If you do that right and you're verified, then we'll count it as the raffle. Why do you choose trade PM over AM? It's the same thing I always say. Like, I'm trying to focus on one session, and PM for me is very consistent, very easy to trade, to do base hits on. It's where I make the most money, basically. So MK is asking, how is the $174 30% off compared to my fund futures, TradeFi, or growth at $92? You're comparing the wrong model, because both the firms that you mentioned, my fund futures growth or starter and TradeFi growth, they have cap payouts. They're very like value based. You should compare it to the expert plan. So if you compare it to the my fund futures expert, guess how much is that? It's like $300, right? It's uncapped payouts. That's the difference. But I don't know. People don't realize that how different it is. There's more work off, yeah. Can you claim the cashback from TradeFi at the 50% off? Yes. You should look at the prop firm channel. There's a specific way to do that. So one purchase only. You use code TVT, but you have to purchase through our referral link. If you purchase through our referral link, we'll get it, and then we can get the cash back. That's just key there. We're just waiting for a trade still. God, Jesus. Like, if we don't get something by 11, I think I'm going to be out of here. Hasn't Funded Next have issues with paying traders a while back? I don't think there's that. What issue? I think the only issue was micro scalping. People were getting flagged when they passed the eval. So that's one thing Forex to do. Even Funded Ticks, they flag you if you break a rule during the eval before you even get a payout, like while getting funded. But most of the cases from our side, we help them fix, which is great. Funded Next is 50% of total profits at withdrawal. Yes, but it's uncapped payouts, uncapped sim payouts, payout requests. Same thing like Top Step, but Top Step caps you at 5K. You can do 50,000 if you have 100,000 profit, let's say. That's like hypothetical. Of course, you don't get there. But also, there's no sim payout cap. There's no lifetime cap. That's how important it is. Any trades today, Brian? Not yet. I'm really seeking forward, but we'll probably get something coming. I don't know if I can long this here now. It's getting stagnant here. I should have longed earlier. Would you take TradeFi straight to funded with a 50% discount? Yeah, like no question. 50% off TradeFi straight to funded is probably the best deal in the market right now. It's 50% off, but the caveat is only one-time purchase. If it was like as many purchases you want, it'll be such a steal. They'll probably be losing money. But yeah, in the chat, I don't know how many people are here. A lot of you guys submitted your cashbacks these last 2 days. There's I think 2 of you guys submitted the max payout that you could do. $750. 2 of you guys. Shout out to, I'm not gonna say the name, dox them, but if that's one of you, even if you submitted something like a good amount, still good. Does a top candle count as hitting SMT? Top candle? Which one? I don't think I see SMT anywhere. If you have the 50% off for Tradeify, you haven't used it yet, I would recommend using that for Tradeify first. Top Step doesn't do affiliates, so they get unfairly docked. You know what? That might be a good assessment. Not gonna lie, because you know I'm just kind of speaking my opinion. There's no one's on Top Step side, and I'm like, you know what? I kind of support Top Step a little bit, just a little bit. It's like, this is why I said, part of me actually supports Top Step. It sparks competition and innovation. It's like not like about anything other than I like competition, and that'll push Tradeivate to do more updates. And some people, I think some people were like getting like, why are you defending Top Step? Like, are they paying you? I'm like, I'm not getting paid. Let me see if I could find it. It was like, it kind of caught me off guard. Like, do you think I'm getting paid just because I made opinion? It was interesting. Yeah, this is why I think this feels like Twitch versus Kick TV. They don't even have affiliates unless you have an agreement. Why try to sell this as a good thing? Sentiment is obviously negative about their platform. I'm like, they ain't paid me. I'm sharing my unbiased take. I'm betting that this will push Tradeivate to focus and innovate more, specifically for the prop community. Because you think about it, Top Step or Project X, let's say, just say Project X, they have updates like every 2 weeks, something new, something people want. Tradeivate, they haven't even did bracket orders for group trading. That's how behind. It's been like 3 years since I started Tradeivate. They haven't fixed it yet. And this is like one of the comments. Like, I haven't seen Tradeivate make any noticeable platform changes in the last 3 years. Maybe this will push them to be better. This is like exactly why I support Top Step doing this move. Not because I think it's good for consumers. I just think it'll help nudge Tradeivate to do better. But people don't care about that. People are like, oh, destroy the hate bandwagon. I'm trying to think a little ahead of here. I'm like, come on. When NinjaTrader bought Tradeivate, they stopped developing Tradeivate. When did they buy Tradeivate? I feel like Tradeivate just doesn't develop it at all. Let's see. When did Ninja acquire Tradeivate? From my memory, it's like kind of like a year and a half ago. 2022. Oh, so it's like 3 years ago. Okay, that's probably the right assessment though. So it's been like more than 3 years, 3.5 years then. Is what it says. 3.5 years since January 2022. They got acquired. So maybe that's the right assessment. Ever since they got acquired by NinjaTrader, they just haven't done anything. Top Step slow to add indicators though. Well, if you think of Project X when they developed, it's been like a year and a half, I think, maybe 2 years. Tradeivate, they've been around for probably a decade. In the last 3 years, they haven't made any changes, while Project X made just countless changes. So if you kind of think of the aspect like, okay, why is Tradeivate mad that Project Top Step is moving away? I like the idea of like they're getting a little bit nervous. I want to say it. That's probably the better word. Nervous of the competition, because now you have someone competing with Tradeivate and NinjaTrader. So maybe they'll push them to be more attentive to all the prop people. Tradeivate UI is not user friendly. They don't develop anything. They could have developed drag and drop for the orders, stop loss, CP, like Tradeivate. That's also another thing. Yep, that's one more thing. And like, it's so crazy to me. Like, think about it like this. Not once, but twice. Just, yeah, yesterday I also posted Tradeivate, official NinjaTrader. They kind of emailed this to all their users. Just imagine how many users they have trading with them. They just did an email blast. An email blast saying like, oh, the first one was like basically talking about Top Step, like dissing them basically. And the second one was like, okay, we have other partners. You know, Top Step made a decision not to offer Tradeivate. We have other partners. We have Apex. We have Take Profit Trader. And so it's like, not only did they blast them again, but they recommended their partners that competes directly with TopStep. So that was interesting. I didn't expect this to happen. It kind of feels like, I don't know what's a good analogy for it, but imagine a big giant kind of is afraid of a small company trying to compete with them in that field, and they're getting everyone to gang up on them. That's what it feels like to me. Kraken will develop TradeVate more. Yeah, I mean, that would be good too. It's like NinjaTrader bought TradeVate, and then Kraken acquired NinjaTrader. We've been streaming for an hour here. We just haven't really seen anything yet. I don't think they are afraid of TopStep. I feel like that's not an unpopular opinion, though. It's a pretty sensical one. Because if they weren't afraid in a way, like, they wouldn't be talking about TopStep. They're literally email blasting it. It's like, oh, you know, this platform here, they don't offer TradeVate, our service anymore, but here's other platforms that do trade with them. Do you think the potential for maximum profit from having maximum allocation several platforms affected by changes to the live count or remain similar? I'm not sure. Do you think the potential for maximum profits from having maximum allocation and several platforms affected by the changes to live counts or remain similar? I'm not actually following that question. I read that twice. I'm confused. Alpha feature has uncapped payouts in sim. Payout request, I think, is 15,000 per request, and I think it's 40,000 per account total. He is really pushing. NQ just started flipping back down a little bit. I don't know. I mean, I guess we just have different perspective because you guys might think like, oh, it's just, they're not scared, they're not nervous, they're not afraid at all. I'm kind of leaning they are because of their action, but no one knows what TradeVate's thinking. We gotta just make the educated guess. But I think if you understand what's happening with Project X versus TradeVate right now, TradeVate has listed 21 future firms. Project X says they have 18 future firms. So what happens if more projects gets added to other firms? Then there will be more data provider, more platform choices for projects over TradeVate, and that's what's making them scared. It's not just one firm for TopStep X or Project X. It's literally on 18 firms right now. They said. Try to think about that. Like, it's like, I don't know how to describe it, but maybe we could do like Apple. Like Apple has like 18 countries or 21 countries, and then Project X is a new service like Samsung, and they have 18 countries. Like, still less than Apple, but it's starting to switch here, and maybe they'll overturn it. But if you're reviewing as one firm versus everyone, like, of course they're not. It's not as easy as an analogy. Do people even trade on TradeVate? A lot of people do trade on TradeVate. I connected to Ninja. Ninja's goated, I feel like. That's one thing I like about Ninja. TradeVate's just not there yet. They have not made updates for TradeVate. There's so many limitations. But for Ninja, there's a lot of things that you could do. A lot of things. The plan is upside right now. That's basically the plan here. NinjaTrader is free, but I'm talking about the NinjaTrader that's like downloaded, like the program. That's like a really good product. like the most simplest thing, like Trade Rebate, why have you not fixed the problem where you can't do bracket orders on Trade Rebate? Because here's one thing. Trade Rebate account, if I connected an InTrader, I can use bracket orders fine, copy trading. But if I do it on Trade Rebate, you can't do it. It's like, why haven't you fixed that for the last 3 years? Shouldn't you be worried about that? Making the platform better? You know, I also heard more platforms, more brokers are getting in. So maybe there could be like, let's say AMP Futures. What's that? What else? Like AMP Futures, Tasty Trades, TradeStation. There could be other brokers like that connecting to prop firms. And then what happens with Trade Rebate? Trade Rebate is so outdated that they're gonna get hurt. So I hope there's more brokers that are coming out, honestly. As long as we connect them easy, that'd be nice. But and if you're not displacing, yeah, not displacing at all. How do I play this? Chat, how do I play this? Gonna probably be looking for a long here, though. With one more drive down. If you're looking for shorts, I think short scalp on NQ could work here because we have a large 15-minute gap here that I do think we'll draw into, but let me see. Oh, okay. You're referring to your monthly profits from prop firms is reduced with some prop firms, especially live, or has remained similar. So, yes, my profits on some prop firms when I moved live, it's like basically cut in like a third, basically. The scaling is pretty difficult. Like if I was doing 5 counts, now I'm down to 1. Just imagine like 5 less profit I could do, 5 times less. But I'm kind of balancing it off with trading more firms. So like I'm live with TradeFi, I'm live with Mindful Futures, I'm live with TickTickTrader. I can't trade sim on them anymore. So I have to add like Lucid, I have to add Bunox, I had to add other firms. And you like there's like still like 10 good firms, future firms, top 5, then also top 10 they can trade with. If you trade with every one of them, I think we added up is like 69 fund accounts. It's a ton. So that's why I'm still able to do like still trade like 6 firms, but half of them are live, the other half are sims. Still good. I'm most likely gonna try this out if it dumps, get a closure through this. We'll do inverse and fail it. Somewhat of a break or two. I just want to see a closure above and just invalidate it, and I'll short it. If not, we try to play for the short. Probably just for a scalp, honestly. I think that's the best shot right now. And he was a little bit weaker, so if you're looking for longs, probably look for on ES on the 15-minute drive down. I don't think I'm long enough here though. A long lower though in the 15-minute gap down here. So a lot of drives here. I'm probably gonna do something like this. Some of you guys might not like it, but hang on. Let me click something. Can you see this closure first? Can you trade semi-funded again if you blow the live? You can, but it's like not a good process. They make it, I think for Tradeify, how they do it, let's say you blow the live, you can go back to sim, but you're only allowed one payout and that's it. They take that payout to live. So let's say you do 5 accounts straight funded, you got to pay out on all of them, 15,000 profits. You need 9,000 first to make a request. Take 3,000 of it, 15,000 total. The other 6,000 just get voided. I don't like that idea of it. I think that's like, what the heck? Why would I even go back then? You know? NinjaTrader is probably the main platform, but if you want to try Project X, there's more platforms using Project X. I think a good caveat, good balance is using Quant Tower possibly. Quant Tower allows you to do both. You do Project X copy traded now, and then you could also connect regular accounts. Are you still live funded with TickTickTrader? Yes. And for I think the TickTickTrader I'm up 5K on, 6,000 on. For funded feature family, I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna wait. They gave me a long application process. I just got back from vacation. I was gonna do it this weekend. Yeah, should I just play that short there already? Maybe. You can see like a somewhat of a breaker here too, right? I didn't even see that. Maybe I'd have been more ambitious right there. I was really seeing if I could just cook up something right there for a short. This could be, if he retraces, I might take a starter here and just let it play up to 2 contracts, but start with 1 here. I think we still move lower. So after 1 payout for 5 accounts with TradeFi, like 50K, you get sent live. Yeah, this is after you blow your live. After you blow your live is a different story. They have a different setup for it now. So let's say you get 5 counts. After the 4th or 5th payout, whatever it is, you get moved to live, right? That's good and all, but then if you blow your live, you can go back to sim. You go back to 5 accounts again. Make $9,000 on the 150 accounts. You get 3,000 each, 15,000. The rest get voided. That's what they punish you if you already got switched to live 1 time. The second time is worse, much worse. I want to try this short out here, guys. This is gonna be like what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna keep it above this breaker. I'm gonna try to let it trail through these lows. Put a hard stop on. I'm just looking at it like there's a 15-minute gap, big one, and then want to play this 5-minute inversion. So the first 3 tap back in. Gonna try this short here. This fails if it goes above the breaker. That's my breaking point. So it's about a 10-point stop, right? 11-point stop. And I got one in, one contract in, one hero that we're gonna put hard stop at above the breaker, 56. And if we get a closure through the low, we'll put break even, let it ride. I don't know what my TP is. I'm likely gonna just let it trail because it's such a large gap. Why short 15-minute fair value gap? I actually like a drive into that 15-minute gap. So it's like a short-term short. Imagine if you're long bias, right? This would be still pretty good, right? Get a nice retrace here. I'll win, and then maybe we can flip long back up if we have time. But also we got the 5-minute inversion. I want to see this follow through. ES hasn't got a follow through yet. We're still like only up 5-6 points right now, I think. Very minimal on this. Yep. Kind of go back to entry again. Let's see how this plays out. Back at entry. Can't say you can't miss a trade now. I'm in it because it's back at entry again. But yeah, this is kind of the area. If it goes back above these wicks here, a lot of the setups just start failing. We did get a swing low here, but that's like only like 10 points. I'm looking for at least a follow through. We got a drive inside the 15-minute gap, but not a good one yet. Also on ES, 5-minute hasn't got a nice, it's still unmitigated basically. So we'll also look for ES to push back down most likely. This is more of a short term. I'm not thinking of this like a long-term trade or a trade that you hold. It's more of this next 10 minutes, let's say. So coming back up, but 10-point stop set also. It's really holding right here. This is a first drive in. I was expecting a deeper drive, but let's see. Probably just let this trail a little bit. It's like 16s, honestly. Yeah, that'll be like the main target if this does play out. Which not sure if it does. I'm okay with that. It's like 10 points max on this. Missed the long twice. Now seeing if we can snipe the short, which is not the best thing you can do, but it's worth a shot. Just because we have more structure to play with here. Before, this would have been suicide a short here. So you have nothing at all, but you have somewhat confirmation now, especially the 5-minute close. With his closure here, you're still playing like, if we get a closure back up, it's a no-go. That's a failed bias play, but yeah, we're just back in. This is probably gonna hit stop, which we'll have here. I'll give myself 2 strikes. If I get hit again, if this gets stopped, 1 more. If it gets stopped again for 10 points, I'll be striking out for the day. And I think I'm about to strike out on the first one. Thoughts on trade day? I think trade day is good. I think, what is it, 30% consistency rule? It's very tight consistency rule. So you have to work on the eval. I think on the fund as well. If we get this 30-second flip here, the breaker still validates and you You can have an opportunity to take another one even. Still not at the breaker yet. This closed down. I think we can start pushing back, but if it closed. Still holding, right? Not much you can do with a 10-point stop. You're just gonna let that small wiggle room, see if it plays out. I hope it doesn't. One of the worst things when you're doing tight stops is like you get wicked out, let's say at 11 points. You stop at the 10, it hits 11, and then it just start reversing strongly to your favor. Hard modified features getting rid of the trailing drawdown and consistency. Have they ever had trailing drawdown? You mean like daily loss limit? In the consistency, I think they might have a new plan. I don't know if they're gonna get rid of consistency completely. That'd be stupid. People just YOLO it. Would that be prone to YOLOs? Five-minute closure in a minute and 20 seconds. I think this will decide. Quick closure back above 50s. I don't like it anymore. Are you adding? We didn't get the 30-second flip yet. Oh, did we? No. Well, I want to see it. I don't know what happened. There's like a discrepancy here. Because I was looking at this closure, not the opening. It's closed, not open. So it closed here, right? Open, close here, then open here, and then close back up. So I need to see a closure to validate it, not an open under. Does that make sense? We can try to add if we get the 30-second. Let's see. Yep. So that's the 30-second. If it comes back up, we can look at ads here. If you guys like this. Still the same stop. Stop's going to be here. We're back at entry again. I think this could sell more. 5-minute closure. Close back inside. Nope, doesn't look that. Straight back up. I'm likely going to get stopped on this 56. 10 points. We have one more strike here after this doesn't play. It's holding really well, though. Still just back and forth. I'm seeing if I want to close it out early, but I don't see it yet. Other than this close above, that's disgusting. Yeah, this close above already. We should close this out. Let's just take it out. Let's focus on another trade. Look out for 9. I should have been aware of this closure here. No. See a break here too, but I want to see more follow through. All right. I'll just mark this out for now. Would I have flipped here? I don't know if I would have flipped here. This or still respect. But this validates already on this first retrace. So we took a new high in ES, and Q's still the weaker asset right now. Keep that in mind. How you guys feeling? New high made. Basically SMT right now. Could look at longs if we come get an entry here. Super the hourly and then drop. Could be. Especially on ES and USMT. I think we're starting to have a lot more imbalances, but I'm not sure if we even want to fill them today yet. Until we get strong closure. We haven't had that yet. But I'll mark this out. This will be like chain state delivery, right? On the 1 minute. This would be the only way you can really view this up. Last few up close candles that we just made new high, also SMT'd, took that turtle. We get closure below, we can try to flip this back down. What do you guys think? One more attempt and I'll bat out, basically. Is that the game plan? I need to see ES also get down here, by the way. He is way too bullish right now. Let me see what it will look like. Probably just do 60, something like that, and go for something like this. This is like if we get closure, right? When you see the closure of the open all the way up, so closure under 51. Again, I think there's like some price discrepancy here. How bearish candle works is open, close, and then it opened down here, then close back up. So we didn't get a closure down yet, we just got open down. We got closed here, so there's like that few point gap, just like how I did earlier. It's weird. For longs, I'm gonna look for longs if we most likely keep on building. If we hold this area, keep on coming back up, most likely on ES, we'll just try to let's say this is probably the play for longs. Get it under these internal lows, hold this area here, stop under, climb back up, let it ride. That'll be the long setup. Probably just playing the continuation, basically. Nope, nothing yet. We just made a new high, so. Pushing higher. This is probably another good area for longs right now. Maybe something like this, or other way. Only way for this to fail if we get a closure under, right? Closure under this change delivery. Keep on going. Trade Syncer is another trade copier that's very good too. It's web-based. It has less limitation than Replicon, so you can trade on your iPad if you want. That's the difference between it. So it's more costly though. I think it's like per month, right? So if you're willing to pay that, then go for it. I think they're just gonna try to move back higher. I'm watching to see if we get closed down here, but until I see that, we're gonna lean upside. There's a first retrace here. This is only a downside play if we get a flip. If we get a flip here. So right now, you'll be focused on longs right now. And I'm putting a loose stop on this here more. If we get a stop under first play like this, under the change state delivery. Change state delivery is at 51. See how far this can push. Make this money back. Just kind of hanging around there right now. I'll likely keep on trailing through this highs. Very tight stop on this. I mean, he's pushing. I'm not gonna put a TP. I'm likely just gonna trail through this. Closure through the high, I'll put break even on and let it ride. But again, right now, if we get closure under 051, that's when I really want to get out. Until then, we let this first retrace. Should keep on pushing for the next high. It's like a 7 point stop, technically. I just drag this up somewhere. What happened to short? Yeah, we got stopped out. 10-point stop. So we're flipping for longs right now. And you can see, if I do this, you could see that we got stopped out earlier, right? I actually did 2 contracts, so I sold one right away for like 5 points. The other one was a real stop, got 10-point stop. Yeah, so like you see short here, 44. Got out at 53, so like 9 points there, and we're in the second one. So if this can make it back, we'll be green. Yeah. Already out 1 con and 160 profits at 65. That's good. Shit. Was that? Am I supposed to get out? I thought I'm supposed to let this ride back up. So 1 loss so far, basically. Second one, it's technically 1-1 right now, but I want to see if we can get more than that so we can also make some profits, right? I only have 1 contract, so not much I can really do here. This is my execution if you guys want to see it. Both the trades that we took on stream. Did ES make it to the high yet? I hope I don't regret not putting break even or even taking the first hit. Let me see. I want to see this keep on moving high, right? That's what I should be doing. Holding for a bigger move up, probably above 070s. Because the trend is still saying up, so there's no reason to be nervous here. I just hate the hold positions, all-time highs, high the session, because I don't know when it's gonna keep on moving. Up about 13 points, right? Definitely do break even first, but I want to trail this higher. Took a new high here. I'm just gonna put at 64.75. That might be too tight, but I don't want to give back on a high run. Don't take me out. Keep pushing, baby. Let's go. Get that break the 070s. We're just gonna do 74s here and then keep on moving it up. Close. Let's see this ES take the new high too. How many guys are longs as well? Oh no, don't wake me out, brother. Okay, I'm gonna move it up. I don't know. This would give me a classic 10 points. Are you aiming for 1-1? Not really. This trade itself is like 6-point stop loss. This is already past 1. I'm just seeing how much I can get out of it. Ideally, all the way up here for like a nice 20-point move. But I'm just trailing. It's called progressive positive risk reward trailing. And you'll see me do it often when I'm kind of holding a position. All right, took me out. 10 points. Yeah. I mean, I think we're in profits now. Profit $72. Let's freaking go, chat. What do I buy with that? Why do you use NMQ? Oh shit! I forgot. This is someone was telling me to pull up NMQ for non-farm payroll. I don't normally do that. Damn. Yo, that's a combo. That's a Lanta order right there. $74? Are you kidding me? But it's because I made up for losing like 180 on the first trade, so I made I think 250 second trade. Helped me recoup some of the losses, but that was good. At least we played for the long. I think where's the long? Is it here? Other way. We get this here. Stop was like here 50, right? And then we let that run back up. I want to see 70s on as I pop over 70s, but we didn't get that. This is proper risk management. That's literally what it is. I mean, first trade, I really thought it was gonna work. It was like already almost 1-1 for me, and like you can almost do break even, but it flipped the other way just because it's so bullish. So what do we gotta do? We give one more chance. We switch, and now I did trail stop. I think 66.75 or something like that. I hope this dumps now, so that trail stop does benefit me just because. All right, let's do a giveaway, guys. I think that might be wrapping up. And like for all you guys who are asking for executions, I showed both executions. First one, again, I did 2 contracts, but I meant to do 1. I had 2 presets, so I sold 1 like the next candle I realized, just so I can show that 1 contract only. So disregard the +5. We're not going to count that. 44 stop, or 44 short, 9 points basically stop. Second trade, 56 entry, 666 exec, so like 10 points there. It's almost break even day, basically. It's almost break even. But that's just how it be. I'm not trying to. You went from red to green. If I was green and I was gonna get another green, that would be like 400 probably. What I wanted to do. Let's do a giveaway. Before that, let's just talk about the prop firms again before we do the giveaway. Smart prop firm. We have all these prop deals. These are the top ones in my opinion. Except Apex. Apex is up there. 80% standard. I would drop this lower, but you know, 80% is a big number. 4% take profit is good. 35% trade 5, but 50% first purchase. This Funding X is a good deal. I know you guys don't like it; it's expensive, but you gotta compare it to the expert model for my fund futures because it's uncapped payouts. So this is a good deal. 90% off day trade is good. Lucid now is 45% off with July 4th. Very good deal too. If you like Alpha, Alpha is expensive. Alpha, you kind of visualize it as like an expensive top step. If you want to do it, it's 30% off right now. They usually do 10%. Now it's 30% for their anniversary, as well as for July. You have Funded Futures Network, 50% off. Trade Day at 40%, plus no activation fee. So like you have a lot of banger deals, honestly, to work with here. So let's do the giveaway now. Can you go over day traders? This is 9% off. It's like Apex. What about funding ticks? So funding ticks, we're trying to get partners with them, but we need a contact. We need to set up the cashback. So until then, I want to get you guys savings as well as payout protection. Until they set me up with that, we can add them. All right, let's do the giveaway. It's uncapped payouts for Funded X features. So, pretty good deal. You know, one thing, I think some of you guys who might not have won any giveaways is because you probably might not be following instructions. Either you didn't like do the steps comment your YouTube username one time, just one time. Do it twice, disqualified. It filters you out. Like the stream as well. The second thing is waiting for me to start the giveaway. If you comment before that, I'm pretty sure that entry is lost. So I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, I haven't won a giveaway in months. It's like, well, we do giveaways randomly. And it's only for the winners who follow the instructions. The giveaway raffle, this is separate. The giveaway raffle is gonna be later. It's gonna be tomorrow, starting tomorrow. We'll do some. So yeah, just like the stream, comment your YouTube username one time. Never got a giveaway. It's hard to get everyone giveaways because we have like basically 800 viewers, 900 viewers on average, and then you have like 4,000 to 5,000 total viewers, because you're talking about live viewers versus total viewers. And when we do the giveaways, we do it multiple times in the day, so you're kind of competing with like 800 people, and not every single, you're not going to beat every one of them. That's just how it is. Guessing the Canada open price is the best method. I like that method too, but when I ask like chat if they want to do that, guess what they say? They're like, let's just do the giveaway. Let's do the username. Username is easy. They don't want to think too hard. It hurts their brain. Smooth brains in the chat. I'll give you guys another 2 minutes here, another minute and a half most likely, and then we're gonna wrap this up. I mean, I got my trades in, didn't make too much money. Maybe we'll find something after, but long to trading day basically. Don't you think there could be a huge flush towards the end of the day? I would hope so, but I'm not betting on it just because shit, it's been bullish all day. Like typically what happens, what I feel in memory base, and this is not like any database, memory base, before a holiday, we'll just keep on pushing, and then the first day back, first trading day back, during Globex, usually Asia, it just start knifing. You just basically all the imbalance that it made, let's say like look at the hourly here, you're gonna see this large hourly made probably the next day Asia, not Friday, but probably Monday or Sunday night. Basically it's gonna come back down. That's what I have based on memory from holidays like this. It could be Friday too though, but I'm just anticipating Friday to be so flat because it should be closing, right? All right, giveaway winner today is Alex B and Paul Eddy. Whoa, big spike. Where's that spike though? If you're a giveaway winner, make sure you make a giveaway ticket on our Discord. Let me just get this up. These are the giveaway winners today. Congrats. What was that spike? Imagine I said guess the NQ price, and then boom, it just does that spike. if we did break even stop, would I have gotten break even? I think I would have. Would have been annoying as hell. I've been kind of. That was a good spike though, especially if you guys are long already. All right, I'll be on for a few more minutes here. Feel free to ask me questions. I recommend take advantage of the prop deals. I'm not going to be on tomorrow. Market's going to be 4th of July. I wouldn't recommend even trading it. But there's a lot of prop deals. It's like basically Black Friday in the sense. Especially with Top Step annoying every trade evade and then like all the other prop firms trying to capitalize. It's like deal city over here. It's so funny. But yeah, make sure you guys use our code SMART at checkout. Submit your cash back submission forms, and then be on the lookout. Be on the lookout from July 4th, which is tomorrow, all the way to July 8th. We're gonna basically email 10 people, 10, 15 people per day until we're out of accounts. Basically, at least 50 accounts, 50, 60. I'm gonna say. And we'll email you. We'll give you basically, like, I'm going to try to give you guys like 4 or 5 days to claim it. If you don't respond, then we have to pick someone else. I think that's plenty, right? Because I feel like I'm going to email someone and 3 weeks later, they're like, oh, I just saw this email. Can I get the giveaway? I'm like, this is like something we did like 4th of July. It's like August now. But yeah, 50 account giveaway. We were kind of spending a lot of money doing this, but it's just worth it because we get a lot of revenue from you guys, which we give back in cash back, a third of it, and now we're giving back in another way in giveaways. Every purchases from June 26th all the way from July 8th, it's going to be just different cycles, different sets. So like, let's say you make a purchase July 7th, all the purchases that includes July 7th will count as well. And the only way you enter is if you are verified with a cashback. If you got approved of it, that's a verified order that counts. If it's not verified, it's not going to count. So yeah, I encourage you guys to make sure the forms are done. And if I'm going to give you guys a quick look for those who maybe are not sure on how it works. So you basically, use our code, click the links. Let's say you buy Fund Next Future to take profit. It has a referral link to it, and then you make your purchase. You go to my account here. Very simple. We're gonna have a revamp, so it's gonna be even easier. But right now, let's just deal with this. Go to my account. It loads so long. That's why I can't wait for the revamp, which probably comes in the next 2 weeks here. You have the reward balance. That's how much you have. You scroll down a little bit, depending on the firm. So if it's Ticket Creator, Trade Day, or Future Desk, you're supposed to auto sync it. But if it's any of these firms, let's say for Tradeify, right? You bought Tradeify. Click Tradeify. It's an order number. And if you don't know how to find it, there's also a guide here. Like you go to billing, there's all the order numbers. Buy for futures, go to billing, all the order numbers, every one of them. And if you bought like 5 accounts, just make 5 of them, copy paste all the order numbers, purchase date, account size, submit, and that's it. You get the money back in the raffle. Any questions, I'll give you guys here. When does Take Profit Trader Pro ends? They don't have, they never included end date. You should add buying evals directly from Cash Rebate. Yeah, that's part of the revamp. We're gonna do that. Does that make sense, guys? Are we good here? When are you taking the big payout on Apex? I took 85,000 already, and I need to build back up because I'm like kind of below balance right now. I think I'm at 5K per account right now. But yeah, I drew it down pretty heavily. 85,000 is a big chunk. It's truly, yeah, it's truly gap. You can take as much as you want. Okay, With uncapped, can you take 50% out and keep trading? Is it truly uncapped? For APACs, you can take as much as you want. You can take 99% off. You can take 30% of your profits, as much as you want. What mouse am I using? I'm using the Logitech Lightspeed. Let me just look it up. I actually love this mouse, Logitech Lightspeed 2, I think. Wireless mouse. This is the one. This is good. All right, guys. I'll end this here. I'll see you guys probably Monday here. Why would JadeCap and Kane take everything out? Why not leave 10%, keep trading? You can ask that to anyone. Let's say you have $1 million in Apex. You could take $1 million and then just be done. Take 900K. You could take 500K. Like, why leave 10%? Why not leave 50%? Like, it just depends on the person, right? What they want to do with it. All right, I'm gonna end this here, guys. See you guys Monday.